Welcome to yoga. My name is Kyndle Fire, and I am going to be guiding you through this practice today. This video is amazing for beginners, anybody looking to get into yoga, looking to learn about yoga, looking to move their body and stretch. And the beautiful part about this practice and about this offering shared in this manner is you can do it at home. And yoga is something that is meant to be done at home. So this is a really awesome opportunity for us to be able to connect with each other in the sacred safeness of our home space. The practice today is going to be around 20 or 30 minutes long, and it's meant to build upon itself. There is already another video in this series, and if you have not watched it yet, look for the link in the annotations, look for the link in the description. Somewhere I will post it so you can do the first video and follow along. This practice is meant to actually be memorized. And eventually, once you keep doing the videos and once you practice longer, it will become second nature, and this will be something beautiful that you can do for yourself to care for yourself whenever you need it. If you don't have internet access, you don't have Wi-Fi, you can't hang out with me, then you will already know what to do. But of course, I would love for you to still come hang out with me and for us to keep connecting, because that's why I'm here, because I love you and I love people and I love friends and I love community, and I am also here because I love myself, and that is the whole reason that I came to yoga, was to discover that self-love. And it's really it's really a because it's a very interesting society and culture that we live in right now. It is a culture and society that teaches us that we are never good enough. We're never pretty enough, we're never rich enough, we're never athletic enough, we're never cool enough, we never have the best job. All of the advertising, almost most of the advertising, is geared towards telling you that you are not enough already, therefore you need to do this one thing and buy this and do this. I mean, even religion. I don't want to get too controversial with this video, but Christianity is the official religion that America was founded on, and there are many Christians in America, and I do not have any problems with Christians. I grew up as a Christian. I even went to Christian school. I know all about Christianity, and just like anything, there's goods and bads with everything. But the point that I'm trying to make is Christianity is a religion of works, aka a religion of you need to do things to earn your salvation, aka you need to show up for church, you need to tithe, you need to ask daily forgiveness of your sins. That's another point that I'd like to touch on. The premise of the Christian teachings are, part of it, you are a sinner, is what they tell you. You are a sinner. You are inherently bad. Therefore, you need to come to church and cleanse yourself of this disgustingness that there's no way around, that you can't get around. But it's also a paradox, because Christianity also teaches that you are born in God's image. You are God. You are a supernova. You are that. You are perfect. You are made in His image. Therefore, it really makes you question the information that you're getting, and you have to question the motives that the people that are teaching you are coming from. You know, the original church teachings was meant as a way to unify the people. It was meant as a way to teach the people, give people a foundation so they aren't just gonna go kill each other and be barbarians and pillage families and rape people and do a whole bunch of terrible things. So they needed to create some kind of universal code of conduct so people could simmer down and people could abide by the 10 Commandments. The simple laws to live by, to be in peace with one another. And by establishing that, they also wanted to make sure that people were reminded of those laws and that those were reinforced. And therefore, they needed to figure out, how can we get these people to come to church? How can we get them to commit to this and to listen to us? And what are we going to do for that? And this is a really big job, and this is holding a lot of space for somebody or a group of people to instill that in a bunch of people, and hold that comfort for people, and hold that safety for people, and hold that that ear to listen, that hug, that neighborly caring for people. That's a big job, and those people needed to be compensated, and they needed to figure out how that they could be compensated. So it makes sense, but that one principle, that people are sinners and that people are bad, that's where the problem lies. That is where our work is today. It is to unwind all of that conditioned things in our lives that were meant to help people, and once those things were implemented, now we're here at the next stage of our evolution to examine how that has affected us and what we like about Christianity and what we like about those teachings and what we like about not even any religion, just what even we like about the things that we've been learning from our society and what things can be improved upon. And so this self-love, this self-care, this yoga, one of the reasons that it is so popular, one of the reasons that so many people rave about it, once people start doing yoga, they don't stop doing yoga. If you understand what yoga does for you and you understand how simple it is, there would be no reason that you would ever stop doing it. Why would you stop doing it? You would stop doing it. Well, what happens is people do stop doing it. I stop doing it too sometimes, and I'm even a yoga teacher. I even preach this stuff, and I stop doing it sometimes. People do, But what happens is your body starts hurting, and your mind starts going crazy, and you start not being able to be as present because random thoughts will just bombard your brain space. Or maybe the thoughts that you're having are weird or something like that, and you're like, whoa, I need to reel that in. I need to process what that thought is and let that thought go from your body. And so when you realize that yoga is a powerful tool for you to be able to control your vessel and care for your vessel and love your vessel and find that peace and that confidence and that self-love, so we can move forward with the next step in our evolution. We can move forward in living our lives in our truth, living our lives in our authenticity, living our lives in the most beautiful way that we want to. I don't know if you've ever felt this way. I definitely have. But just feeling like I'm not, I could be so much more. I think I read this funny meme, and I'm gonna try to remember it. It said, you know what, I feel like I should just post it up here and show you, but I'm gonna try to say it now. It said, "You bitches better watch out once I get my shit together." It was like, bitches better watch out once I get my health under wraps, once I get my bills paid, once I get out of debt, once I get my house cleaned, once I become this beautiful person and totally organize myself. You bitches better watch out. You bitches better watch out. Right? How many people feel like that? How many other people feel like that? I definitely felt like that. That's my motivation. I'm yo, I need to get my shit together. I need to get my shit organized so I can be productive, so I can do the things that I want to do, so I can make the contribution that I want to make to society and to the world. And so I'm healthy and available to like do the fun shit once I am fully submersed in my purpose, my abundance, my blessings that come with getting your shit together. You know, once I'm fully living in that abundance, I want to be able to live in that abundance. I want to be able to enjoy that, you know? I want to be able to go out. I want to be able to go out dancing with my friends all night. I want to be able to hike that mountain. I want to be able to swim in the ocean and scuba dive. And I want to be able to live in this beautiful paradise of earth that we live on. So, all of that being said, that is a short summary of my motivation to do yoga and a short summary to maybe inspire you to think of reasons why you would want to do yoga. And I really appreciate you showing up today. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you being you. And you want to know how I would appreciate you more? Is if you were you even more. If you were you 10.0, if you were you who was taking care of themselves daily, who was getting enough sleep, who was eating well, who was doing a daily yoga practice. And guys, when I say daily yoga practice, this can be short. It doesn't have to be 2 hours that you carve out of your life to do this rigorous CrossFit style boot camp crazy stuff. Unless you like that, unless you want to do that, then do it. But I want you to know that it doesn't have to be some big to-do. It can be just this 20 or 30 minutes a day. You know, it can be just this waking up routine that you do. And my teacher, his name is Mark Whitwell, he says that this practice should be synonymous with brushing your teeth. It should just be something that you do, like brushing your teeth. And if you don't do it, like if you didn't brush your teeth, you'd be like, oh shit, my breath stinks. I should probably go brush my teeth. My teeth feel gnarly. I should go brush my teeth. And that is what this yoga practice is too. You know, you don't do it, you're like, oh, my body hurts. Oh, I'm not that nimble. Oh, my mind is like foggy. Oh shit, I need to go do my yoga. Oh, it's because I didn't do yoga. It's like the Tin Man. Like, have you ever seen Wizard of Oz? Like the Tin Man, you're like, it's like oiling yourself up, you know? So, let's get ready to have a fantastic, beautiful, blissed out day, and let's start doing our yoga practice. Let's get it, guys. Alright, coming to the top of your mat, bring your feet together, scoop your tailbone under, squeeze your thighs, tummy tight, chest lifts, shoulders roll back and down the spine, palms face forward, fingers spread out. Bring one hand to your heart, one to your tummy. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale, nice and loud, like you're making a huh sound. Inhale. Loudest one. Good. Now let's do the same thing, but let's seal the lips 4 times. We are building up that internal heat. In Sanskrit, it's called Agni, or fire. Take the hands down by your sides, palms spread out, shoulders roll back and down the spine, chest lifts up, stand up nice and tall with breath. Inhales are going to bring us up, exhales bring us down. Inhale. palms together. Look up at the hands. Slight arch in the low back. 2 more. We're going to hold it at the top for 4 breaths. Let's do it. Good. Now let's do the folding variation. Separate the feet. Knees are soft. Inhales, arms up. Exhales, folding down 4 times. And then we're going to hold it at the bottom for 4 breaths. Bring your feet together. Bring your palms to your heart. Close your eyes, bow your head, and rest. Taking this time to check in with yourself, noticing how you are feeling in this moment. How are you feeling? How does your body feel? Which parts of your body feel some type of way? And which parts of your body feel another? Good. Now let's come into our Warrior One variation. Right foot, we're going to take a big step back. Back foot is angled 60 degrees. Hips are squaring forward. We're going to sink into our front knee. Back leg is tight, front leg is tight, tummy is tight, chest lifts, shoulders roll back and down the spine. Kind of looks like our beginning pose, our mountain pose, our Tadasana pose, right? And what are we going to do now? What is next? What is next? What is what is what is what? So we are going to inhale, arms up, exhale, fold down 4 times, and then we'll hold it at the top for 4 breaths. One, 2, 4, 'Good. Step forward, switch sides. One, 2, 3, 4. Step forward and rest. coming into a straddle position. Your wrists are over your ankles, opposite wrist, opposite ankle. Other arm reaches up. Inhales bring you up, exhales twist you down. We'll do each side for 4 times, and then we'll hold each side for 4 breaths, and then we will do the middle variation after that. Inhale in. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down. Coming up, let's do the same stretch again, but let's use a towel or a strap or a t-shirt. So if you want to take this time now to go get something that you can put in between your hands, go do that. All right, I have my yoga strap here, and I'm going to secure it in between my hands. You want to pull on it. Don't just leave it here. You engage your muscles and try to rip the strap or towel or t-shirt apart. Doesn't that feel so good? And then you can slide your hands, making this wider. Making your way back up. Coming into our laying down resting position. Laying down, we're going to rest our hands on our knees. Just resting here, and feel your low back flat with the floor. Good. On our inhales, we are going to raise the feet, raise the hands. Exhales, bring the knees in 4 times. Here we go. Next one, we're going to spread out our fingers and spread out our toes. Hug it in. Bridge pose variation. Plant the feet. Hips up, arms up. Exhale, knees into chest. 4 times, and we'll hold it at the top for 4 breaths. Flatten your stomach on your exhale. Good. Come down. Hands on your knees and rest. Close your eyes. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Pull the knees into your chest. Use your core to keep it there. Send the arms out to the sides into a T. Inhale, exhale, twisting. Don't let the knees fall. Inhale up, exhale, twist to the other side 4 times. And then we'll hold it on each side for 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale. And switch sides. And come up. Rock yourself up to a seat. So our next posture is going to be an inversion, and I have a few different options for you. Option 1 is you can lay down, elevate your feet, and put your hands underneath your body. Option 2 is you can lay down and put a block underneath your low back, elevating the feet. Option 3 is the new variation today, is you can pull a chair up and put your feet on the chair. I'm going to demonstrate each one for you right now, and then I'm going to come into the chair variation because it's awesome. Using this time to close your eyes and rest. And then we're going to stay here, and then we're going to go straight into our Shavasana resting position, feeling free to stay here. You can totally do your Shavasana with legs up on the chair if that's really relaxing and comfortable for you. You want to extend out into your full laying down position with the arms up and the legs extended long. Do that. But let's just come into a nice rest here that's going to lead right into our resting extra long Shavasana today. This is the most important part of the practice, believe it or not. I mean, it's all important, but this is the moment that we're leading up to. The moment where we can let go and let our bodies sink into the deepest rest and relaxation possible in this moment. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth. Let's do that one more time. Filling up as big as you can. Pause the breath. Nice loud open mouth exhale. wanted to split your time in between legs on the chair and laying down Shavasana, now would be a good time to make your way to laying down. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Use your arm as a pillow and roll onto your right side. Curl up here. Keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands gently together at your heart center. Bow your head to your heart, honoring your center. Bring your thumb tips to your third eye, your forehead, your place of intuition. The light in me, the love in me, the beauty in me, the grace in me, the determination in me, loves and respects and honors the beauty in you, the light in you, the determination in you, the grace in you, and everything beautiful that is you. I honor you. I respect you. Bow forward and say Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing today. Thank you for showing up for yourself, and thank you for showing up for all of the other people around you. If you begin to cultivate this practice and you can make a commitment and you actually follow through and do it on the regular, people around you are going to notice. They really will. It's the strangest thing. People will probably just come up to you and be like, wow, something just seems different about you. Wow, you seem to be doing really well. People won't be able to pinpoint it, but people will definitely notice, and your family will notice, your friends will notice, your bosses will notice, your coworkers will notice, just simply by the way that you are able to interact with other people and the way that you carry yourself, because you will have this inner sense of calm, and you will have this process by which you are cleansing and filtering out the experiences that are coming into you, and by you bringing in those experiences and you processing and cleansing them out, you can show up as a full and complete vessel, available and present for the people around you, and you'll be able to handle the situations in your life as good as you can, And really, that's all that we can ask of ourselves, and I really, really, really appreciate you being here. And From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for practicing, and thank you so much for taking this time to care for yourself, because it really does matter and it really does make a difference. And you are the change that you wish to see in the world, and you're doing it, and that is reason to celebrate. Let's go drink the biggest glass of water ever. It's going to taste so good, and have a beautiful, blessed, awesome, amazing day. Peace and love. Mwah. We did it! You did it!